Hey you, we're back. So, Caves and Cliffs update part 2 came out, and not 100% sure what to expect, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway. Today is a bright new day, and I will want to continue to work on my farm and everything. So, it is nighttime, however, so you know, where is that? Oh, that's a lot of monsters. What are you? Where did you come from? Is there a village near here? Okay. Ow. I was not supposed to jump in the hole, that was an accident. Alright, well, I do not have a bed yet, so on second thought, I guess we're just going to go explore the cave. I don't have a ton of food though, so I have to be careful not to take a lot of damage. No pressure. Ow. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ow. Okay, so constantly being terrified isn't gonna get me anywhere, so. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go down this passage. Or not, because that's not an actual passage. Okay. I'm going to block this up because I don't want, like, an infestation of mobs. So. Alright. Okay. I'm kind of nervous, but you know, I think I need to stop cowering because that's not getting me anywhere at all. There don't seem to be very many mobs. I was reading up on the Caves and Cliffs update, and the article said that mobs only spawn in complete darkness now. Is someone calling me? Hold up. Sorry, got a call, something I had to attend to. Back to the video. So, you know, if we don't run into mobs, that would be pretty great. Because mobs are kind of scary, if I'm being honest. At least until I got used to the way things work on Java. I feel like I'm gonna get lost. Pickaxe broke. Of course it did. So, it has been brought to my attention that my keyboard is too loud in my videos. I am planning to change keyboards, so hopefully next video I'll be using a different keyboard. So my apologies for anyone who was bothered by that. Or my apologies to anyone who's bothered by that. I have a lot of iron and I'm not 100% sure what to do with it, if I'm being honest. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel so far. You guys, it makes me happy that like some people are finding my videos interesting and worth watching. It means a lot. I'm genuinely not sure what the purpose in that was, but I did it, so. Alright, well. I suppose I will need to pick up some coal for when I need fuel. Because I am going to need fuel eventually. The coal that I have won't last forever. The detail on a coal block, I guess it really goes unnoticed, doesn't it? The developers and the coders and everyone who's responsible for coding and like animating Minecraft and everything, we're all really talented people. See, coal might look simple at first glance, but if you look at it a bit closer, there are different shades of black to give depth and texture to the coal, and the flecks are kind of blended in with the stone so that they don't look out of place, and they're scattered about in a carefully orchestrated yet seemingly chaotic manner to give the appearance that they are indeed natural. And the same applies to the iron, really. This little creamish color, beige, I suppose, gets darker in some areas. It's really quite fascinating, the amount of work that goes into making this game. I've got quite a bit of coal and iron. Oh, this looks deep. Oh! Little welcoming party, how nice. Ow. It is not nice to shoot at people. It is actually quite rude. Okay. I need some lava so that I can make an Ever portal. Although I'm really not looking forward to going to the Nether. Lapis lazuli. This will be great for when I can enchant. And I am going to make my way out of here. I only have one stake left. I can't afford to take a lot of damage. I'll mark this as already explored and try to retrace my steps back home. Not through there. Okay. And coming through here. Perfect. Home sweet home. It's so brightly lit in here. It's like the atmosphere is completely different. Alright, well. Well. I kind of feel like doing a little something. After quite a bit of struggling and fumbling to get it where I wanted it to be, I finally managed to construct a simple yet extremely helpful device. I sped up the footage so you don't have to see me struggling to figure out where I want it to go, but basically what you'll need to build this is a furnace, 3 hoppers, and 3 chests. And I will explain how it works in a second, but basically here's a sped up footage of me building it. Now, how this simple contraption works is you put what you want smelted in this top chest right here, and you put your fuel in here, and then this hopper carries the raw item into the furnace, while this hopper carries the fuel into the furnace, and then the smelted item is carried through this hopper into the chest at the bottom. And this is kind of like an automated, simple way to smelt all that you need to be smelted with minimal interaction. It's not necessarily the most fuel efficient way, but it does the job, it gets the job done, and it's really quite helpful. Perfect. Well, I suppose that concludes the 4th episode. Goodbye.